Bravo, very good.
很好，很好。
So, how are you? You're fine?
怎么样？觉得怎么样？
还行。
还可以。Yes.
Yes.
It's okay.
Good to know. And what do you think about your playing?
你觉得你弹怎么样
正常。
？Normal.
What is normal?
这正常是怎么样？
就是练到的还是练到的弹对的，没练好的还是弹对的。
What I practice, I play. What I didn't practice, I didn't play.
Really? Okay. So, if you have to tell somebody
你要
about this
跟他
piece,
说，要介绍跟人家介绍这首乐曲的话，
what would you say?
你会怎么讲？
You know, a friend of yours on the telephone said,
You
you know, there is a
so-
piece from Bach like this, like
啊，
this.
这个巴赫蒂这首，你可以怎么
What
样
would
介
you
绍
say?？
这个曲子是巴赫写的，帕蒂娜六首组曲的最后一首。
It's part of Partita. It's the last one.
And your friend said, what is a partita?
他说什么是 Partita？
应该是德国组曲。
It's a German suite.
A German suite.
Yeah.
It means that has some parts. Therefore, it's partita. Partita.
Part 就是一部分的意思 ，Partita.
Okay. And do you know other pieces from the partita? Let's say which kind of pieces are in a partita?
在一个组
Like
曲
with
里
this
头
one?，
还有什么其他的乐曲
不太
？No，
Okay. So I think you're going to be happy to know.
你会很开心，你会知道这个是。
When you go home, for example,
你回家
look for this partita and hear the other pieces.
去听一下那个组曲里头其他的乐曲，
Maybe some of them you're going to also like to play.
也有可能你会喜欢弹其他的。
Because me, I think that you play very well.
其
You
实
are,
你
how old are you
弹，
now?
你现在年纪多大？16，
16. Very good.
很好。
So I think you play very good.
你弹得
Bravo.
很好，
It's a very good finger, isn't it?
你的手
But
指
I have a question.
但有个问题，
Why don't you use this finger?
为什么不用三手指？
Or almost never?
好像看不到
I
你
always
用
with
那个
these
三手
three.
指，就只是用那个 PIM，你没有用那 A，右手
当时练的时候就弹，
啊。
就是为了，可能因为我 IM 只弹的，就是 A 指的能力没有 IM 强，所以说就少了一点。
Because the ability of the A finger isn't as good as the other one. That's why I didn't use it.
Yeah. But you know, sometimes when you make a scale or a line, you can for example, understand?
明白吗？
Because otherwise, in some fast passages,
有些快的乐章
and you are like this,
你
it's
现
going
在
to
是这
happen
样的，
this.
你的手会跳
Did you
的。
realize that sometimes when you're playing fast,
当你
with
弹
your
快的
finger,
时候，
then something is happening here, like this,
你
because
的手会这样
you，become very tense with these two
很紧
fingers.
张，两手手。
I mean, this is it's perfect what you're doing.
当
Okay?
你
It's
现在
very
弹的
good.
是 OK 的，是没
But
问题
it's
的。
gonna be better. It's
Dan.
gonna work better. Everything.
你要
When you
用
distribute
其
the
他手
work,
指的话，你把工作
This
是分配
finger-
在3个手指上面的话，
this finger is
那个 A 手指
as intelligent or as stupid as this one.
是跟那个 M 手指是一样的。
We always think that this
我
one
们
is
常常以为
not
那
a
个
good finger.
A 手指
But
不
the
好，
question is that these
但
two
其
fingers
实它
are
两个
here.
手指呢是
The tendons are
同一条筋。
more together here. So
So
we
you-
have the tendency to say, okay, we work with this one.
很多学生就
Develop this one. I mean, in the left
怎么
hand
样
you
去
use
训
it
练
also,
那个 A
no?
手指啊？
In the left hand, you
左
use it.
手你也用那个3手指的对左手的话 ，Yeah。
And the pianist, they use all the fingers.
那个弹钢琴的，他所有手指都用。
You know that the pianist, or the let's say, taste, or let's say, clavier thing, before, they were not using the thumb at the beginning.
古钢琴的话，也在找鼓的时候不用那个拇指的。
I think this is it. Good. So they were playing like this, you know, they were using the thumb down and they were playing like this.
古钢琴他们是这样弹。
And then one day they say, hey, if I could use this one, maybe it's
他
going
们
to
有
be
没有
better.
想过，那
And,
要用
and
他们
now
都用那个
they
匕首
use
手，
all,
所以现在
all
他们都用那个拇指了。
since more than 2 centuries, they
这个是
use all
现
the
代
five
的一个
fingers.
技巧，
You understand?
明白吗？
And do you use this one?
那个小手指有没有用小拇指？
No.
左手。
右手
Why not?
？No， 为什么不用？
是弹指。
Yeah.
Because it's very small.
因为太小，
Because we are not used to do it.
因为我们不习惯用，对不对？
But we could use it
但其实你可以用，
because it's there.
因为有在嘛，那个小
The same way that we use this thing, this one.
就像那个左手一样，左手四手指我们用，对不对？
Think about it when you're
想
going
一下
home. But this
会这样
one,
说。
if you use it more,
那
you're
A
going
手
to
指
gain
多
a
用
lot.
一点，你会
You're going
很
to
多
gain.
东西。
I understand because when I was very young also,
但我
I
年轻的
was
时候，我也一样，
not very kind to
我也是不会
to
用
use
太
this
多
one.
那个 A 手指，
But it's very useful. I mean,
很
when you
有
play a
用。
tremolo, use it, no?
尤其是当你弹轮指怎么办？轮指的时候
You play tremolo?
，Yes, I play. When you play the tremolo, it uses.
Okay. Okay. So another thing.
另外一个，
You know what means this?
知不知这个什么意思？
库朗
库朗
Yes, but what means it?
是什么意思？
就是是意大利式的八三，意大利式的八三。
It's a triple meter from Italy.
I'm your friend in the forest. Triple meter
我
from
是你的朋
Italy.
友。
What is that triple meter from Italy? Because they dance valses also there. This triple meter. I understand. It's
他
okay.
知道。
It's okay what you say, but it's not
你说
enough.
但不够。
I'm pushing you because your teacher is going to be very happy
因为他是想你知道多一点，他想。
that you go. Take a current. What is a current? Then you're going to have several. And this is Corrente. And Corrente is in Italian.
是意大利文，
So Bach was using sometimes
有
the
时候
Italian language and
有
sometimes
时候用意大利
French language.
有时候用法语。
Okay. And a current normally means, let's say, running.
是那个走路的意
A
思，
running.
跑步。
Okay. But of course not as fast as possible because
不
it's
是
a
很
dance.
快，因为它
And
是一个
people need
舞
to be
曲。
able to dance. If
我
you
们
play too
一定
fast,
要有一个能力去跳
you
舞
know,
才行。
people
太快的话，你
they're
跳
not going to be able to dance very well. Okay. So, and then there
然
is
后
the Almanda
还有阿里曼
or
德，
Alemanda.
阿里曼德，
Okay, in Italian. So the Alemanda
阿里曼德
and
呢
the
是
Quran, like
跟
many other dances,
跟其他的舞曲一样，
they start with a tam tam.
他们都是这样开始的，是
Tam ti dum pum pum ti da ti da ti tam ti dum pum pum. Okay, so this means what? This means that here you need to have a little bit of an accent.
需要有一个
But
重音，
The
在那个正
volume
拍。
volume accent, you did it very well.
那在那个音量上面的那个重音就很好，
Sometimes a little bit light, but you did
有
it
点
well.
轻，但也还可以用，
But there is a kind of
但需要
other
有
accent
其他
that
一
is
样的重音，
a
可以
little
用
bit longer note. This we
让
call it
它长一点，那个正拍。
this we call it the articulation accent.
这个是我们是发音上面的重音。
You're very young and you play very well.
你弹得
Okay?
很好，
But I'm giving you hints
我
that
现
you
在
can play
跟你讲的是
even better.
让你可以弹更好的，
Like your teacher
你
is
的老
giving
师
you also these
也
hints to play better. Right?
会教你怎么样可以让你弹更好。
Go with the telephone or whatever, or a bibliothèque or whatever.
去
Go and
上网
look what they say
找
about
一
the
下
Quran, and also
到底
go
古
to
兰
hear
是什么一回事，然
to
后去
hear
听
other people.
其他人
Okay, mostly, let's say, violin players,
小提琴的，
but violin players that play Baroque music.
他拉那个巴洛克音乐的小提
Because
琴
in。the violin also there's some people that play very well,
也是，
okay,
尤其弹
but
拉
they are
的
not knowing a lot about
他们
Baroque.
他不一定太懂得太多有关巴洛克东西。
Tampira, pipari, pipari, papa, ta. So you have always this ta ta.
永远你看到有没有？是这样的一个节奏。
And then here,
这里
this one not, then it's gonna be this one.
就是这样，因为
But this,
重音放在
then you
原
need
地，
to make the accent in
所以
this
这
one.
里需要有一个重音在，
That we hear
让
that
你听
this
得到
note
这个
comes to this
是
one.
连到下一个，
Understand?
明白吗？
So let us do it much slower.
来慢一点， 我们再来一遍。
pa, boom, ti. So the 3 is going to be this, and then we could say that there is a kind of subdivision that is going to be
下个是
ya, ya, ya. So when we do it metronome,
那
it's going to
你有
be
节拍器的时候，
ta ti da boom ti boom ta ti da. But if we want to make the dance and to hear
你要
the
听得
bar,
到那个
you know,
舞曲的话，
to understand, to hear the bar,
要听得到那个节
we
拍，
would do tam
你
ti
需
da
要有一个重音
ti
在里面。
pam
啊
ti da
知道了没有？
ta
它
pam
现在
ti da
16分音符。
ti tam ti da. You understand? We stay a little bit. So do it now.
正拍长一点点，试一下。
Okay, and this is the mentano da pi boom. So this note is very
这个
important.
很重要的一个第一，
You know why?
知不知道为什么？
You know why this note is important?
知不知道为什
So
么？
important.
为什么这么重要
不是，
？No，
Okay. Before knowing, nobody knows. So don't worry.
你不知道之前你是不知道的。
So we are in E minor.
我们在E小调，
Okay. So this is E minor. And here, you know which
Actually-
chord this is one?
这是什么和弦 ？No，
Okay. So now you're gonna know. I'm gonna tell you.
啊，现在告诉你，
This is B.
这个是这
Okay.
C，对不对？
So in Chinese, mi, fa, sol, la, si.
C
Huh? C. Okay. So C is the 5th degree
是
from
母音，对不对
Mi？
属音
okay.
是咪的
This
属
means
音，
is the dominant.
就是属音的
Okay.
第五音。
So when it's the dominant,
当是属音的
it's
时
not for
候，
nothing that they decided to put the name dominant. But there's a lot of blah blah, but we don't need it. Okay. So this in any piece that
不
you
管
play,
在什么音乐，
in any piece that you're gonna
不
play,
管你在
barroco,
巴洛克
romantic,
也好，
you
罗
know,
马
barrios,
也
Villalobos,
好，罗伯斯
you
也
name it, Vasiliev, whatever.
都可
Okay.
以。
It's very important
很重要的
the
是，
weight of the different degrees.
不同的音
One,
阶，
mostly 1/4 of
一
this.
四五
Okay.
最重要的，
This is super important.
很重要。
And when you're playing Bach,
当你弹巴赫的
that
时
you
候，
play very nice.
那当
I
现
was
在你
hearing
弹
you
得很好，
yesterday, you play very nice. You know, tam ti. It's like here we are doing a beginning, no?
这个是
And the beginning is
开始，
to let's say to sound as a beginning.
听起来像
And
一
then
个
you are
开头
walking, you are
好像你
walking
在走路，
little by little, little by little,
一点点
little
的
by
慢慢地
little.
走。
Of course, you are already here in 5th degree, and then you come back, and blah 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 blah. But then you are
到了这里，
and here is more.
这有多一点了，需要。
Because otherwise, you or me or
要不然
whatever, you're gonna play tak 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 tak
就
tak
像这
tak
样
tak.
拼的，
You understand?
明白吗？
And now you are very young, etc. But if you start going to big competitions or
你
something
要
like
去
this,
参加比赛的话，
they're gonna start hearing, hey, this guy plays very well,
他们会
has
听到你
fantastic
弹的不
fingers,
错，你的
he's
手
very
指不错，
intelligent, he has a great professor,
你
but he
弹
needs
得
to
很好。
show
但你要知道，
all these things with volume
在音量
and
上面
or
的
and
这样的那个分别变化才行，
with the articulation.
还有就是节奏上面的，
Not only in Bach.
不单单在巴赫，
And sometimes
有时候
you did it.
你有
Because
做到，
your teacher for sure was telling you many times,
有可能你老师跟你讲过，
and also you are liking the thing, and then you
有
were
可
getting
也
like
可能你是比较
very
喜
good.
欢这样的感觉，
Okay.
所以你有时候有做。
Let's say when we have the volume from 1 to 10.
1到
Okay.
10这样的那个音量，不同的等级的音量，
So we could start here like let's say at
这里是
4,
4
4 or 5,
4
something like this.
4或者
And
5，
a little bit tampira, pampira, tantira, umpira, ram, pam, pa. So this ornamented note
这个
that
装
you
饰
didn't have
其实
before,
这个是装饰，
da-da-dum, bum, bum, is just to put it more direction.
给你
Da-da-dum, bum,
那个
bum.
方向。
You know this other piece from Bach?
这个是 Bach 的另外一首。
So this is an arpeggiated figure that is always used to put the things very
这个
direction.
节奏上面的方法是把往前推，帮你这节奏上。
Poor guy, so much blah blah. Sorry.
他讲太多，他说啊。
Okay, start.
好，
Remember.
记得重音放哪里？
Stay longer.
长一点，正拍长一点，看
Look at the difference.
看那个分别啊，
Ta ta ti ta ti ta or ta ta ti
看到没有？长一
ti
点，
ta ri ti pa ri ti ra ram pim pa ri. Okay, stop. Okay. Okay. Ti pa 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 ra ti pu. And then you're coming back to E minor.
回到那 E 小调。
Ta 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 ra ti pu. Ti ti. Because if you go softer there,
你
then
要转
you
到
are
这里小声的话，
putting it very clear, the tensions and the
你
distensions
会
of
你
the
会感觉到那
musical
个张力的解决
discourse. Okay? But this you need to do it.
啊，这
Because
个你需
he
要
wrote it there.
啊
But then,
把它写出来，它的音乐，
understand?
但你也要弹出来才行。
And then you start again
然
at
后
4.
重新再开始，
Understand?
明白吗
And？then you can develop more
慢慢地
ideas.
去发展。
And look, here you have this little ornament.
这个
Here,
小小的，
but here you have a longer one.
这个
Ta-da-da-da-dim,
长一点的装心，
ta-da-da-da-dim, pi-da-bum, pi-bum, pa-bum. You understand? So
明白？
this
这个
fast notes
快音，
here at the beginning, they are
跟这个一
mostly
样，
ornaments
它们都
from
是
the
装心，
first idea. First idea is
是
this
这
one.
一个开头的，这个想法的中心。
You know, this is great. Because in the moment that you play, everything is to be understood musically.
所以你要知道音乐里头所有东
Everybody's
西，
gonna
你都知道为什么，
Everybody's
是什
going
么
to
意
be
思
happy.
对
The
大家
guys,
都会很开心。
the guys that don't know these things, don't know music,
很多不
nevertheless,
懂音乐
they
的，
feel it.
他会
We
感受
feel
到
this. We understand the things.
感觉到他，哎，我真的明白这个是说什么。
Even if we were never going to the music school or something.
就算他们从来没去过音乐学院，他们都会听得到。
So
所以
now you're going to show me
你要
much
告诉
more.
我多一点。
Ta pa ri pi pum pam pi ra ta 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 pi pa ta.
总总，
Stay longer, stay longer.
长一点，那
You
个正
you are learning now. Experiment.
你尝试，
Until when? How long?
到底
you
多长才是
you
开
could
场？
do? Okay.
你可以做多长？
Okay. And then when we do these things, we do it a little bit slower.
这里呢，一点
Da
点
da
慢，
pam pam pu da. No. Ge da pam pam pu. It's a little bit.
就是一
Very
点
little.
点，非常小。
But it's kind of, we call it marcato.
马尔卡
Marcato means to mark it.
To-
To
to-
show it a little bit more.
让大家听到，
Da da pam
就
pam
让这个
pam.
清楚。
In the Renaissance and in the
在
Baroque
艺术性
sometimes,
的时候，给
they
巴
were
洛克
using
有
percussion to the da da pam
用很多
pam
的
pi
那个打击乐器
da，boom da
打击乐器。
boom ga da di da pa di pa di pa pam. Understand? But normally the percussion was very discreet, but then it was used
一
mostly
般那个打
in
击
this
乐
kind of
器
situation.
在这样的状况上就会用。
Okay. Now we are going to do it no rallentando,
不要渐慢，
but crescendo, not
渐强，
subito forte.
不要突然大声，
not suddenly forte.
不要突然大声。
Pam pam pira ita Okay, very good. So, bravo, very good. But this one is the
这
main
个
one.
是重要的。
Tum ting pum ti da dam ti pum pi ta ba ti tu. So here we do also a little rallentando to arrive here.
到正拍
And this one,
这个
I do it always like this. When we need to stay longer,
长一
I
点
do
点，
this like this.
对，它都就这样用这样的符号。
In reality, you
长
need to
一
do
点
it all the
点，
time, but in some moments,
有
more.
一些
Let's
地
say
方
mostly
你需
when
要
you are
长一点，
at the tonica
就
and when you are
在
at the
主
dominant.
音跟那个属音的时候可能
And then after you go around, etc., you develop the things
在
goes
这后面
further, but has also this thing.
也一样，后面也一样，
And it's more interesting.
这样就会
It's
更
like
有
you
趣。
are putting salt and pepper and other
Now,
things
so-
in the food. Otherwise, it's
将
spaghetti,
调味放到你的
very good spaghetti with
很好
no,
的意大利
no
粉
sauce.
但你要是没有味道就不好吃。
Right.
好，
Go for it. No. Easy.
小心小心。
Dum, ba ba beep, ba boom, and then you start developing da da dim,
Man,
bum,
man.
ba ba bum, etc. You understand?
重新
So
再开始对，
in music,
在
we
音乐上面
let's say we express the things by tensions and distensions.
用那个张力跟那个解决来表达往前的那个方向。
So da da dim, bum, this is tension.
这个是张
Ti
力，
ba ti da ti da boom, this is distension. So,
解决。
so it's a process, no? It's
是
a
一个过程，
little by little.
一点一点一点一点，
Or the little by little.
一点一点越来越多，会越来越少。
You know this.
啊，你知
I'm
道，
sure your teacher is telling you
你
this
的老
often.
师跟你讲过，
嗯
对不对？
But in any case, you feel it.
但最重要的是你要感受到才
Because
是。
I've heard you playing yesterday. I say,
因为昨
oh,
天我听到你弹的
the
时候，
guy is sensible here. The
觉得
guy
你还是
is.
挺
And
敏
the other
感
thing is,
的。
I think I thought that you were, well, I need to play this. It's my duty.
对
It's very good. Very good. Everything is. Okay? So now we're going to start here.
那从那
Ga
个
ba ba
从
ba
那个
bi
开始，
ba re de re Okay, and this is what? This is
这
the
是
fourth degree.
是一个第四，
Yeah.
对不对？
Thank you. This is the fourth degree.
对，第四
Okay
第四度啊，
So this means the subdominant.
是
1
下
or 5.
下属音，对不对？
So this means what? That from here, from
从
the
这
fifth
里
that we were
从
here,
属音，
we resolved, okay, we go back to the
我们
dominant.
回到那个
But now the pass is going to be through the subdominant.
跟着下一步我们去了下属音，
So it's going to go from E, let's say from Mi to La.
去拉，
La,
从
now it's
拉
going to be to Re.
去瑞，
Okay? And then it's going to be to G. So you know the circle of fifths?
是5度那个循环嘛？对 ，yes，
And this is down, 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 boom. Then again in E minor.
啊，然后再回到 E 小调，
So we have not a lot of minutes. 3. The question is the following.
问题是
The presentation of the main material of the
这个
piece
主要的材料
is here.
就在这里了，这个乐曲啊，
And then this is little by little
下面的是
development.
是一个发展，
This idea. Wow. I did dum, dum,
这个想法
dum,
不
dum.
错，
And then now I could do this instead of
也可以
dum, dum,
尝
dum,
试
I
这样
could do dum,
也可以
dum, dum, dum. And then a little bit later dum, dum,
你后面也
dum,
可
dum.
以用不同的，
And after you go dum, ding, dum, etc. etc. Understand? This
诸如
is
此类，
the kind of development
不
that
同
were
的
used
发展
at this time.
在那个时候用。
Right? Okay. So before you go, I want to tell you two things.
还有2个东西要告诉你的。
Here. So here you are preparing the big fine, the big end.
这里呢，你准备一个很重要的结尾，对不对？
So, parati, you know, tarati, taridada, donera, donera, dira, 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 dum, taridam, puridam, toridam, pa. So this is the preparation
这个是准备
of the final fine,
那个最
final
后
end, let's say.
那个完结式，对不对？
Turidada, duridada, duridada, taradim, puridam, puridam, pi, dim, dim, pa, pim, pam, pam. Okay. And then I put you here, poco ritardando. And
这
this
里有一
means
点点小小的键慢。
say, poco ritardando. Me, I prefer to do it like they did because it's much faster. Okay?
我比较
So
喜欢这
I
样，
put you here, prepare
准备
with articulation.
在那个节奏上面你准备，
And then you finish.
然后
You finish in which chord?
是哪一个是最后那个
Fifth degree. Fifth degree.
是苏音，对不对？你停在那个苏和声，
So do it please
来试试，
from here.
从那边开始。
Da da di. Puridam, 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 bam. Why? Because this is F sharp major. Okay.
这个是
Fa
Fa.
sharp. Okay.
升
And
发，
Fa
大调。
sharp major is Fa is the dominant of the dominant.
是属音的属音。
Okay. So here you come to another dominant
那这个
than the one that you were using at the
之前
beginning
的，对，
to go to the dominant that is the
而
main
去到
dominant of
最
the
后的
main
那个属
tonality.
音，
Understand?
是那个主音的属音。
Therefore,
所以
here is the last moment of the big preparation
这
for
个最
the
重
big
很重
end.
要了，那个结尾。
So now we're gonna do it again and accelerate. I will help you. Okay?
那他会帮你看看怎么数，看到多快啊！
Okay.
来看他，
Rallentando a little bit.
渐
Rallentando.
慢
a
一
little bit.
点点啊，然后你看着他，
Now, da da, puridam, puridam, papi, pam, pa. Puridam, pupi, pam, papi, pam, po. Now, wait here.
要等，
This is a kind of little fermata.
一点点的
Do.
连音，
Wait. Don't be afraid.
不要害怕。
Tia, pa, pa, tika, taka, ta, you understand? So,
快唱一点是那样。
the best way to illustrate this is like this.
最好
You are going slower and slower and
这里
slower
是
and
一个
slower,
渐
and
慢
then
渐
you
慢
stay
到了这
here,
里停在，
and then poco a poco you go back to the tempo,
回到原来那个速度，
and then you have this anapes figure again, da da da, ba di da da, and da 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 di da, and then you start going slower and
然
slower
后
again.
后面再渐慢，
So bigger is slower, and like this is.
越大的越慢。
Da pa 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 da di da di. Yeah, but not staccato. Never
这
staccato.
里不要短，不要顿音，
One B. Bravo.
很好。
You did it great. Yeah, thank you. Bravo.
很好，
You are very good.
唱得很好，
So try to find
去
all this
尝试去找
in other places. Ask your
像这样的
teacher.
东西，在你的乐曲头其他地方找同样的东西。
Ask your teacher. And there is another thing.
还有另外一个，
Last but not least.
最后
So you are going to make here
在这
this
里
going back, no?
回到最重复的
And in the second one also.
也一样，第二部分也一样。
So here, for example, you did it the first time.
那第一次
You arrived at the end, just tuck, tuck,
的
tuck,
结
tuck,
尾也
tuck.
是
Huh?
不会停的，对不对？
But the last time you did a rallentando, a very good one.
最后一次你做了一个那个渐慢
You，remember?
说很好，
Hmm.
记得吧？
You did it. You did it. It was
你有
good,
做，你有做。
right? So what you do here, don't do it only the second time.
不要
Do it
只是
both
第
times.
两次都要
But
做。
the first
渐慢
time,
但第一次呢，
not so big as the second.
没有像第二次这么长，这么慢。
Let's say, if we put the rallentandos from 1 to 10,
要是我们把渐慢有第1到10度的
here
话，
the rallentando, the
这里
first time
第一次的
is going to be like 5.
是5度，
The second time is
第
going
二
to be
次
like
是
6.
6度，
Here
这
also,
里呢
the first time
第一次
is
是
going to be like, let's say, 6.
6度，
But the second
最
time,
后一次
if you do a second time, it needs to be like 7 or 8.
要7或
Understand?
8。
Pum, pum, ra. And try to make a nice
这里有一个好的
arpeggio.
那个爬音，
Okay? Okay, there are many other things to work.
还有很多其他。
Here you
这里
have also to stay because you started. Okay, please tell me the 40 minutes. Okay? Sorry. Thank you. Sorry. So, the thing is what? The thing is that when you are going to work at home,
你在
let's
家
say
头练琴
you're
的时
gonna
候，
prepare here the thing
要
like
准备
there, you
像
know,
刚才
like
的那边
you did it there.
像这样的。
But then
去
you have
气
some technical
泡
problems
那这
here.
里有一些那个技术上面的问题，
Both times when you
两
play,
次当你弹
you
的时
had
候
some.
都
Here.
是不清楚。
So the first thing to work here
第
is
一要
legato.
练的是
So
连音，
keep the legato,
保持那
okay?
个连音。
And work it easily at home.
在家的时候
Observe
要
how you
观
connect.
察你怎么样把
the
每个
position
音连，尤其是换把的时候，怎么样把那个音连起来。
Okay? And work a little bit on it in a couple of weeks. Okay?
这样慢慢的
And
去
and
这
if
个
you
练几个星期，
have things to ask,
你要有问题的话，
okay, send me the video, send it to Chris or
那
whatever.
那个发那个录像给我，或者是那个黄老师，
Okay, I'm gonna help you.
我帮你的，
Right? And yeah. Very good, Mister.
很好。
Fantastic. Congratulations. See you next time.